Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. We got it on Switch, my friend. How you doing? It's David Wowee. How is everybody? I'm pumped. Xenoblade. Everyone keeps telling me, man, is my mic too loud? Anyway, and if everyone's been telling me about how good the Xeno Saga Blade, what else is there? Something Xeno stuff, how good it is. I'm coming in this raw. I've never played any of the titles in the past, but I keep hearing how good they are. Since I do another Eden content, a lot of people say they want a Xeno collab of some sort, so I'm going to check this game out. For anyone who doesn't know, someone can fact check me on this, but I think it's reached #1 in Japan. Hey, Henrique, how you doing? Chrono Trigger, I'm going to finish it, my friend. I will. I don't know why. I completely forgot about it. I'm going to finish it for everybody. I've got to finish it because they're hinting at a remake for Chrono Trigger. Definitely. Super Saiyan, how you doing? This is for you, my friend. Let's do this. Shanisto, how you doing? How is a pup? Losers become winners. How are you? What have you been playing lately? Bro, I've been seeing your X posts, man. What is going on? Amazing Ellis, how you doing? Have you played this? Is anyone here a Xeno fan? Alright, let's start. Let's just start a new game. We're going to go for the first 3 hours of this game to check it out. And everyone let me know what you think. Be as honest as possible. Because I have never... Yeah, I've done a bunch of research. Because I'm going to do a little bit of content about this game. But I've never actually played it. So here we go. What are my pool plans for Triple Z? I'm trying to get Trigger, bro. I'm not sure if you saw it, but I released a guide on Trigger. I'll be doing more content soon. Hopefully getting someone to help with my video editing, so it's going to be much faster. How about you, Lourdes? Who are you pulling? Are you pulling for Trigger? Do you have Trigger already? I really want her, man. She is badass. I finished her story recently, and it's pretty good. It's pretty dramatic. I was impressed by the story. It's one of the better stories in Xenoblade Zero. Anyway, let's do this. Alright, floating paper. I like it. I like it. This game's good already. That's a very eerie, ominous sci-fi start. Here we go. We've got the awesome sci-fi beginning. This is epic!
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye.
Sounds about right.
The coalition government knew the war was coming, In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space.
The White Whale looks like it has a face.
We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world.
United States?
But our past caught up with us. Literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived.
Man, did the Wii version look this good? The cutscenes look like this?
Damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Oh, that's pretty nuts. So Earth just screwed up. They got demolated. They got demolished. Earth got messed up. They left the planet. Now they're looking for a new planet to inhabitate. Is that a word? Inhabit? To inhabit? And we crash! Alright, let's make a character. Hey, Super Saiyan, you made it! Lourdes is pulling for Vivian, Yanagi, and Light. I have all those characters. You're more of an anomaly investor. Then you must love... Yeah, Yanagi. Dude, I love how good Miyabi is. She's like the Sephiroth of the game. She just kills everyone. She's just so much better than any DPS I have. Losers become his... Don't be shy, man. Don't be shy. I'll still keep following and looking at your posts. Can't wait to see what WFS has in store for us. They're doing a live stream soon, right? Tonight in Australia time. I'll see you there. 3 hours of character creation. Let's go. Which character should I make? Alright, let's do it, man. It's got to be a bloke. Look how serious this guy looks. I've always wanted a man bun in real life, but I just look dumb with the shape of my head. Do you know what I can't do in real life? I think it's the transition period, because I have short hair. Between short hair and long hair, you need to look dumb for a bit. I just don't have the patience to look dumb for a bit. This guy looks, man. Who would pick this guy? Angry Dad. Angry Dad. This guy looks like a host. How do I zoom in? ZR. I'm pressing it. I'm already zoomed in. I'm pressing zoom, it's not zooming in. This guy looks pretty cool. He looks like an anime character. And actually I want to see the ladies. Man bun. Who should I pick, everybody? Alright, Ryan, see you later. Oh, I can make him a beast. Or can I make him really small? It's a really small man. Yes, I can! Some more! Let's make some more! Color. Let's make him as dark as can be. Freckles. Yes, please. Cheeks. Yep, let's get a bit of that. A bit of cheek. Scars, moles. Here we go. Give him a bit of a mole. Molly. Style. Host. Oh, look at this guy. He looks like he's from Squid Game. This guy looks like he's ready for the office. First day of the job. Luke P, how you doing? How is Suikoden? I was tempted to buy Suikoden the other day. I also saw Nier Automata for $28. I was tempted to get that as well. But I might get the PC version so I can stream it with as good graphics as possible. I mean, this guy looks. He has cool hair. Beard, yes. Oh, he looks dumb with a beard. He looks so dumb. Let's get out. Hang on. Let's change. What's the widest he can be? Oh, he can change his color. Oh, orange man. Really small orange man. He's meant to be human. How come he can be orange? Oh, there are humans who are orange. I forgot. There's a president who's orange, isn't there? All right, let's make him orange. Can we make him look like Donald Trump? Is there Donald? Oh, there's no Donald Trump here. This one. Roots and tips color. Gray? He has gray tips, right? Trump. Luke says, please no. Why not, Luke? Why not? He's from New York. You're from New York. You're both from New York. Tips color. There's no grey or... because it's blonde, right? Whoa, this guy has the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. What the hell? Look at this. He has cat eyes? Oh, that's sick. He can modify the eyes. I don't know, man. This guy just looks like a soccer fan. Football fan. You can't change the full hair color? Yuri. He doesn't look like Trump at all. I can't... I'll play voice. Why? Let's bring the volume.
Yo.
Yo.
Greetings.
This guy.
Game and set.
This guy sounds educated. He sounds like one of those educated anime characters. He's a mage. He's just good at everything.
Game and set.
Game and set.
What? Huh? I've been staggered. Let's do this thing. Huh? Hey there. I'm off balance. Huh?
I like Rookie. Where's the New Yorker voice? I'm walking here.
I'm off balance. I'll do what I can to help. I'll do what I can.
Does this sound like Donald Trump?
Huh? I'm off balance. I'll do what I can to help.
I'll do what I can to help. Alright, let's pick this voice. Hang on. I can't change the color of it. I can't turn it blonde. What color are Donald Trump's eyes? He doesn't look like Donald Trump at all! Oh, scars. Can we give him a real badass scar? Here you go. Whoa, this guy has been slashed in the face twice! Look at this guy. How come people with scars across their eyes don't have busted eyes? Because they would have had to been slashed on the eyes as well, right? Shouldn't they have a glass eye? Oh, this is the closest I can get to everyone's favorite friend, Donald Trump. I'm sorry. Can we make him let's make him a beast, really huge. Hold on, can I save this? Saved edited data, yes. I just want to look at the women for a second. For anyone who's curious, who wants to see what the women look like. How do we go back? I'm walking. Did they actually say that in New York, Luke? I'm walking here. I'm walking here. And do you walk really quickly with a coffee in your hand? I'm walking here. Oh yeah? Hello, hello, hello. So they're going for the petite... There's a character in this game who looks like this one, right? So, or pretty much the women are petite, cutie women. Oh, this lady has some attitude. She's got a bit of sass. This one looks pissed off. She looks angry. She's got bitchy resting face. This one innocent. She's the one you invite to a study session, but you have ill intentions, right? Hey, do you want to work on the project together? And then you know what's up. She doesn't. She has a boyfriend. What are you doing with your life? Why are you inviting a chick with a boyfriend to your study session? You know why. You know why you're doing it. Yeah, this one's got sass. Alright, we've looked at the women. Let's get back to the men. How do I load data? Let's get out Donald Trump. He looks nothing like Donald Trump. He's just a tall... He just looks like a football fan or soccer fan, however you want to call it. Oh, he's got the Donald Trump jaw, I guess. Not really. Alright, let's do it. Let's start. Alright, how do I start? I'll confirm. Here we go. Jordan, how you doing? Need less hair for Donald Trump? That was the closest hairstyle I can get to him. Too bad he can't choose bald man, like just a balding middle-aged man who works in accounts.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go, here we go. I'm so pumped for this, everyone. This is me after I've done some naughty times, feeling guilty.
Releasing
Alright, he just
hatch.
leaves this on the internet,
Please stand clear.
looking at his hand. What have I done?
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
That is scary, man! Yeah, Donald Trump! Donald Trump is in her hands!
Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate.
This is just the beginning. You finished this, right, Super Saiyan?
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours?
Not really.
You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
He actually looks a bit like Donald Trump. He actually looks a bit like him, right? He looks a little bit like him, not gonna lie. Alright, what should I name him, everybody? Any name suggestions? What should I name this fella? A. How do we do a capital? Aldo? Aldo. 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 I'm lost for names. Aldo. Aldo Baldo. Aldo. 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 Crotch. Crotch. Oh, I can't fit an H in there. 10 characters. Crotch. 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 Crotch burger. Crotch burger. Crotch burger. Crotch burger. Crotch burger. Hey Enrique, how you doing? Have you played this game? Crotch. Yeah, my dog is sensitive. She can hear whenever something's passing by outside. She goes insane. Aldo Waldo? Donaldo? Donaldo? Alright, Donaldo. Okay. Don Aldo! Don Aldo! Don... Grotch... Crotch guard? I need to merge all of your ideas together. Crotchaldo. Crotchaldo. Donaldo Crotch. No, Crotch won't... Crotchaldo. I think Crotchaldo. Crotchaldo sounds like some kind of pasta. Oops. You've never played? Well, hopefully this will give you some indication of what the game will be like. Crotchald... Croldo? Crocholdo. It's like you're reaching a crescendo. You're reaching, but now you're reaching a crocholdo. Crocholdon? Crocholdo, here we go. Crocholdo. Enrique, I always say Xenogears accidentally as well. I'll get confused. Xenogears, Xenoblade, Xenosaga. So, Xenoblade is the one that's being updated. One of them is the old school one, right? Is it Xenogears? Isaiah, how you doing? Crocholdo, what does everyone think? Does this pass Crocholdo? Crocholdo? Alright, Crocholdo.
Good, there we go.
Good, there you go.
It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs?
You played through Xenogears? What console was Xenogears on? Show your body is what? I'll show you my body is fine. I want to shake my head. I want to shake my booty. He looks like Donald Trump.
Out of your system.
He looks like
One
Donald.
step at a time, all right? First things first. You'll be needing a weapon.
Xeno Crotch. I should have done Xeno Crotch. Damn it.
There you go. All right, let's get going.
He looks like Donald Trump. Man, I should play the whole series. I think my plan is to make Henrique happy. I'll finish Chrono Trigger, stream it, and then I might go through Final Fantasies 1 to 4. A lot of people have been recommending Final Fantasy 4. People say that's the best one. I'm surprised they're not trying to make a remake of it since 4 is so loved. Because I think Final Fantasy 1 I can do in one stream, I think. I haven't done research. I think 4 may take 20 hours or so. They don't want to do story recaps about each one. I'm working on a Final Fantasy 16 story recap video. But I want to play 1 through to 4. He looks how Donaldo wishes he looked. Isaiah beat FF4 doing a Cecil or Cecil, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Cecil only run. So if you ever stumped about where to go next, be sure to check any nearby places marked with an exclamation mark. Doing so would reveal the way forward. What does everyone think of these graphics? Look there. I love how they're showing off rain right from the start. Right, this is a Nintendo Switch, by the way. Does it look... For anyone who's played this on Wii, so the original one was apparently on Wii, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Does this look much better than the Wii one? So, some background. There's a Xenoblade Chronicles series. The expert on the series, Super Saiyan, is on chat. He can correct me if I'm wrong. There's Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3, which have more of an engaging story. Xenoblade Chronicles X is kind of its own independent thing. But, for anyone who's played the original, the ending of the original had some cliffhanger that people have been waiting to finish for answers for 10 years. So when they've come out with this definitive edition 10 years later, everyone's hoping that the ending will answer this huge cliffhanger. And I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, but I did some research, and it seems like this game will start to be tied into all the other games of the franchise. So that got me interested. Maybe I should start covering this game more, because it's not just an independent game anymore. It's gonna be linked to all the other Xeno games, and apparently all the games are great. So I can't wait to play through them. So shout out to everyone like Super Saiyan who's recommended I play this game. So how do we move around? I really hope they do on another Eden collab. For anyone who's new to this channel, just randomly found it, don't forget to like and sub. Check out my other games, you'll like them too. Especially Another Eden.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed.
Earth was wrecked. No! My home planet!
Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you. But
Damn, she's badass. She can hold 2 massive
You up
guns.
to the task?
You know you're a serious action movie hero when you can hold 2 huge machine guns. She needs to hold them sideways though. Initiate combat by targeting an enemy, then drawing your weapon. Target is the R button. And draw weapon is A. Okay. What do you say we give it a whirl? Okay, auto attacking. After you've drawn your weapon with A, you'll automatically attack your opponent with a certain frequency, but only as long as you keep the enemy within your attack range. Arts are a special abilities your weapons give you access to. Select them with the arrow buttons and press A to use one. You can set a maximum of 8 to your arts palette. After you set an art, it will be good to cool down, taking time until... I'll have to cool down once in a while. Different arts have cooldowns of different length. Right, target him, and press A.
Let's see what you've got.
So arts, assault hammer. Let's try that. So I'm just auto attack. This is
Destroyed. Move in and strike.
okay. So I don't have to spam any buttons. What if I want to though? Flame grenade. Let's try that.
Flame grenade!
So it's like a hybrid turn-based. Not really turn-based, but
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
show interest in finding work. Nod. I'm the strong silent
If you're
type.
interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you.
So he's
But
so
anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
so the main character only talks in battle. Flame grenade. But then with people, he's super shy. He's a super shy guy. I guess I would be shy if I saw someone like Elma. I'll be really shy. I just like nod and scowl. Advanced Storm dual guns. Yeah, I want dual guns. Soul voices. Soul voice prompts are instructions suggesting or requests that your party members call out in the heat of battle. I wonder if I'll get to control party members. When an ally issues a soul voice prompt, arts on your palette which match your prompt's color will be highlighted. If you use an art that's highlighted, you will succeed in the prompt. What? Hang on, what? Soul voice prompts are instructions suggesting a quest that your party members call out in the heat of battle. Successfully responding to them triggers various useful boons. What the hell's a boon? When an ally uses a soul voice prompt, arts on your palette which match the prompt's color will be highlighted. If you use an art that's highlighted, you will succeed in the prompt. I don't know what any of this means. I'm just gonna try things out. Okay, L, zoom camera in and out. Okay. Alright. Okay. Zoom in and out. Alright. I can't zoom in more! I'm so tall! Can you push her? I wanna push you around. Alright. Nintendo wouldn't do a collab with any of their games. But this is a Monolith. This isn't an official Nintendo. This is a Monolith title, right? It's not Square or anything. Field action. Oh, treasure, hello. Experience. So you gain experience. Do you get experience through battle as well? I gain experience just from opening that chest. I wonder how many frames per second this is. It is a bit choppy, but it does look nice. And I understand this is a Switch, so... But Zelda... I've been playing Zelda recently, Tears of the Kingdom, and it's pretty smooth. It looks brilliant.
To make good use of this experience.
Monolith Soft is owned by Nintendo. Does Nintendo never does collabs, right? Then we may not get a collab. But then I think there's a sneaky thing, because one of the Xeno, is it Xeno Gears or Xeno Saga that's owned by Square is it Square Enix? Square Enix? I'll call it Square Enix. I don't know if that's the right way to say it though. Alright, hey. It's beetle. This is about how big beetles are in Australia, everyone. So if you're walking in your backyard in Australia, beetles are maybe twice this size. Well, let's test out.
Come on,
Let's see what you've got.
I feel bad attacking this innocent beetle though. Assault hammer. D. Oh, I failed. Was that the boon thing? See, B.
I'll take point.
Okay, there we go. So that boom, what do you call those soul speakers? You need to press it at the right time.
Nice work.
Alright, ranked up. I wonder if I need to equip these things. Active members. Okay, Crocholdo, let's... No, I can't seem to equip weapons or anything. At this point in time. I think. Party. Oh, here we go, ground gear. Fashion gear? Hell yeah! Proto assault rifle. Can I just auto-equip? Let's move chat around. A weapon's power rating is a value that broadly expresses how strong a weapon is. Whenever you're not sure what to equip, it's never a bad idea to go with whatever has a higher value in the stat. A weapon's TP gain is a value that broadly indicates how easily it will be to build up TP. What's TP? I'm guessing TP is the level of the weapon. So if you look for any other Eden fans here, there are characters in the Xeno franchise that have the same names as some another Eden characters. I don't know if another Eden is doing a shout out to those characters. So there's a Shion. Alma kind of sounds like Alma. That could be a bit of a stretch. There's a Nagi. I think there are more. Super Saiyan might know who they are. Where are we meant to go? So Super Saiyan says Xenogears is Square, Xenosaga is Bandai Namco, and Xenoblade is Nintendo. So Xenogears is the one we may be able to do a collab with, I'd say. If Nintendo doesn't like to do collabs with other non-Nintendo... Unless, I would love it for the anniversary if another Eden... launches a Switch. It was probably highly unrealistic though, but I would love it if they do a everyone's been waiting for. If you look at the another Eden, if you look at the another Eden Wikipedia, they hinted at a Switch release, but it's never happened. Oh, I can change. Hang on, what do I do? I think I just healed her. Okay, so I think I'm starting to get the hang of this battle system. So you select skills. Oh man, there's so many. Alright, let's just go continue with the story first. You just select the kind of action you want to do, and then each action has a cooldown. Oh, I can swim, baby! I can swim! Xenosaga had a collab. Oh, because it's Bandai, it's not Nintendo. Who did Xenosaga collab with? Can I? I'm glad we don't have random enemy encounters. Every RPG needs that. I'm not a fan of random enemy encounters. I want to get to this chest, or this, whatever this is. Here we go. Excellent. Alright, let's get to the story. What's that mine level? Hey Jordan, did you finish Metaphor Fantizio? Tales of the Rays? Tales, there's a recent Tales game, right? Or is that not out yet? This year is a really good year for RPG. So there's a Tales of game, I think. Or Trails. I keep getting confused between Trails, the Trails series, and the Tales of series. And then we've got Atelier Yumiya. We've got Xeno. What else is there?
Assault hammer! I'll take point!
Done.
My turn. Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade!
We've got Luna Silver Star Story remake coming out. We had Suikoden recently.
Nice work.
You only try the demo. Did you tell me? I think you told me you beat the dragon, right? Or was that Isaiah? Tales of Trials and Trials of Cold Steel. Tales of Trials of Cold... What? Tales of Trials of Cold Steel, says Luke.
The rain's starting to let up. Just
Isaiah's
in time
playing
for
Yumiya now.
sunrise.
I was debating
me.
whether I should stream that
I
or
promise
this.
you're gonna
I ended
love
up
this.
choosing this. I'm gonna play this in the airplane. Nice. I can see clearly now. I can just picture Mufasa and Rafiki holding up Simba here. Whoa, United States advertising right there. Look at his face. Whoa! Whoa! Look at his face. He looks like Trump so bad. Dang.
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell.
So I'm gonna
We need
kill
to learn
all
to
of
play
them.
nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
Bro, main character looks like a doofus.
We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home.
That looks sick. That was pretty impressive, man. Look at that, United
Recognize the
States.
habitat unit? That's
How
where we're
much did
headed.
the US pay for this game? Is this free
Watch
PR?
yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall.
Oh, jeez,
The
really?
indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our
All
options,
nasty.
the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking.
I'm jumping, man. I'm jumping.
That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
See, he's got leadership qualities. People just want to follow him. Certain enemies you find on Mira will attack you as soon as they detect you. You can tell an enemy's detection. That gave me Jurassic Park vibes. They just needed the Jurassic Park music. They just needed that. Elma's advice. If we want to reach the habitat before sundown, we'll need to pick up the pace and start sprinting. Also, so we get night and day. Sprinting is good for times when you need to get somewhere in a hurry, or when you break out of an especially hairy... I hate hairy situations, right? When things are just really hairy. It's gotta be clean. Hairless. Alright, I'm jumping, bro. What new tip added becoming incapacitated? Oh, yes! Oh, man! He did survive! What the hell? What kind of human beings are these? Oh, look at beastly I look. Look at my body. I'm looking like Isaiah. Isaiah's. Look how big I am. Look how big I am, lady. I'm big. I'm a big man. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy now. Okay, let's do this. Fight. I failed. No. I'll get the hang of this whole thing soon. Don't you worry. Oh, what the hell? Did that? I died. Can't wait to see how Monolith switch. Hey, Super Saiyan, will they? Because they've already released definitive editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, 3, right? Does that mean we're not getting remakes of them anymore? Will it just be Xenoblade Chronicles 4? Rachel, how you doing? Rachel, do you have a Switch? Superhero landing. Oh man, I think I want to try to do a superhero landing in real life one day, but I need a medic to be there because I'll probably break my legs. I think I'm meant to do this part so I can level up. Those things wrecked me, man. Shadow Rise BC. So apparently, this game has reached. Let me Google this. Xenoblade #1. Xenoblade 1 Japan. Oh, my internet's not working. Well, it should be working because I'm streaming right now. Here we go. Alright, so Xenoblade Chronicles X, this game, debuted at #1 in its first week of release in Japan, selling 83,000 copies. There you go, that's how it became #1. And I think second to that was Atelier Yumiya, I could be wrong. Oh no, that was a demo though, I think it was just high downloads. So the Atelier Yumiya is still at a demo, the full game isn't out yet. Can I talk to these people? So these are humans, so I can change the time, nice. Let's change it to Aussie time. It's 8:53. Oh, hang on, this is target time. I can't change the time. Oops, cancel that. So the humans, their planet Earth gets destroyed, so they leave Earth. Just to recap for anyone who's just tuning in, they leave Earth and the spaceship, they find a planet, and then the spaceship crashes into the planet. So now we've emerged, and I'm with this lady, and we're doing Jurassic Park exploration.
Open fire!
And I'm the silent hero who doesn't say anything to main characters. Oh man. I still need to get a hang of this whole thing. Jurassic Parkour. That thing looks like a bloody private part.
Move in and do some
Oh, I can
damage.
press. I can do little thingies.
Too much force.
Someone's rapping in the music. RPG with rap music.
Flame grenade.
Nice work.
Victory achieved. I got this lit edge. I have a feeling I'm playing this game really wrong, incorrectly. Oh man. I just have a feeling that I'm playing this game so I even skipped 2 save slots. I don't know what I did. I got nervous. Alright, I got sweaty hands. I didn't save in the right save slot. This looks quite impressive. These things look like, actually, they look like, oh, I forgot the name, the monsters in Final Fantasy. Not Bahamut, Behemoths? Now I wonder how I can oh, my health has been restored. I'll probably, yeah, I'll fight these things just to level up a bit.
Assault hammer. Charge.
Now it's my turn.
Not bad.
Yes, did it.
My turn.
Don't let up. Flame grenade.
That could have dented him.
World armor.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Slide! Flinger!
So I'm guessing the more I use these
Much
arts,
force.
the more I can level them up, I think.
That could have dented him.
Maybe?
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Upper hand.
Oops.
Flame grenade.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
That looks like a beast. I'm not sure if level 4. That looks huge. Let's fight it. Let's fight it, man.
It don't have to be like this.
Yes, it does.
Flame grenade. I'll take point.
Hang on, what am I fighting? Oh. I want to fight the
Shadow
beast.
strike.
World armor. Assault hammer. Now victory achieved.
We got him. Let's move.
What would be good if they just auto pick up all the weapon items? See how, can I fight this thing? Alright, let's fight it.
Assault hammer. Now. Blast not out. World armor. Flame grenade.
Shadow strike.
Yeah, baby, let's fight
That
this.
could have dented him.
I'm fighting the native animals. Like the beautiful, like extinct animals, rare animals. I'm just killing them all. I wonder if I can sell their body parts and bones.
Slide. That could have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Alright, this gun's useless. How do I use? Hang on. There you go. Oh, it killed me instantly.
That could have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Alright, I think I'm too weak for that thing. Let's just head to the United States. Donald's running. Hang on. I hope all my experience was saved. I'm all the way back here. I'm just gonna run. Hang on, is Elma by herself? Or maybe I'm too weak for this thing.
You don't have to be like this.
Oh man.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Shadow Soul Hammer. Slit edge. Slide. Flinger.
Cold armor! Flame grenade!
What is shooting me? You think we'll get an anniversary? Yeah, hell yeah, we're gonna get an anniversary character. What kind of character would you like, Luke, in another Eden?
Destroyed. Move in and strike.
Still got a ways to go.
My guess is we're
Let's
gonna
move.
get a bloke. We're gonna get a husbando. That's my prediction.
I would have preferred to avoid this.
I would prefer to avoid this.
Assault hammer! I'll take point!
Shadow Strike. Slide. Flinger.
That's the first perfect I got.
Slit edge! Flame grenade! Cold armor!
Slide. Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Slowly dying. I'm gonna save my game.
Strike. Early bird.
Assault hammer! Still
Slide. Flinger.
move in and shake things up. Cold armor!
I owe you one.
Flame grenade!
Bro, I'm gonna die.
Shadow Strike. Upper hand. Slide. Flinger. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Yes, the
Nice
appendage
work.
destroyed. Always waifu, you think? That's why I'm thinking we're getting a husbando. Because we've always gotten ladies. Alright, so... Oh, I'm back to full health. So you restore health after each fight, I guess. This is actually, unless I'm playing this incorrectly, this is a little bit challenging already.
Now, my turn.
Flame grenade!
Slide. Flinger.
Oh, stuff that went up.
Cold armor!
What is shooting me? There's like a sniper in here.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Calvin, how you doing?
Slide.
Have you played this game yet?
Shadow Strike.
I'm getting owned, man.
Flame grenade! Not bad. Call this
My
progress.
Leveled up finally, yes.
I'll show them what they're up against. Yeah! Now step it! Assault hammer!
Upper hand. Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
I've got a new skill. Infuriate. Oh, what did I want? Oh, so am I a
We
tank?
got him. Let's move.
I think I just got a raid skill. Alright, let's see if I can equip fashion gear. Oh, you can equip fashion gear. Go to main fashion gear to be able to change your party's members' appearance without affecting the gear they're actually equipped with and stats and all. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, man. You can be naked? Can you take his clothes off? You can't take the clothes off! It's not like the other games where they're in their underwear. Well, I don't have anything yet. I'm guessing... Oh, I'm too weak. Alright, I think I've got a better weapon already. See, I'm not sure what TP means yet. If I equip this, it looks like it has stronger attack, but TP gain rating is negative. So I don't know what that means. Alright. Maybe I can equip armor with different stuff. Elma, sorry. Never mind. King Mig Lance is playable. That would be sick. I hope they make Maya playable, but then they kill him off. You're playing the new event in Heaven Burns Red featuring Goo Goo Marisa. I need to catch up to... I'm so behind with Heaven Burns Red. I'm so behind. Alright, I think I'm still too weak for those giant monsters. This game looks epic. Like as Super Saiyan said, I think I'm just at the start of it. Feels like I'm not even scratching the surface. I'm just way at the start of the game. They say this is an average 60-hour game. I think that's if you rush through it as well. Look at that. Look at that view. That's pretty sick. This is like an ad for the United States military, right? Look at that. Let's bring him to the front. Here's Donald Trump, and here's the United States. Alright, look at that moon. Look at that moon! Or planet, whatever it is. Oh, there's 2 moons! 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 moons. You agree with my dog? What if my dog is saying something really racist? Would you agree with my dog then? I'm so tempted to just jump into the ocean, man. Yeah, 500 hours of playing Xenoblade 1. I think the only game I've reached, I would say 1,000 hours is Another Eden. That is the only game in my life that I think I've played maybe 1,000 hours of. Another Eden. The other games I've never reached over 100 hours, bro. Silent Hill, no, I haven't. Silent Hill 2 is a pretty fast game to finish, but I've finished it maybe 4 or 5 times. Silent Hill 2, what have I finished a lot? Metal Gear Solid 1, I've finished maybe 4 or 5 times. I've finished... what else have I played multiple times? I think those are the 2 games I've finished multiple times. So, Metal Gear Solid 1 and Silent Hill 2. Oh, and Zelda Ocarina of Time. I think I've finished that multiple times. But I don't think I've ever invested, aside from Another Eden, I don't think I've invested anything well near 500 hours. That's crazy, man. You must have really loved that game. Did you unlock every side? Do you still have stuff to finish? Look, after 500 hours, are there still side quests to do? I heard Baldur's Gate is a really long game if you want to unlock everything. Tarek, how you doing? You being busy with work? Are you gonna be watching the anniversary stream, Another Eden, tonight? Calvin is stuck towards the end of chapter 4 part 2 because the boss fight has made you double scored. There's a mummy, so I better be pulling. I want to pull that. I'm auto-saving, okay, I was just about to save the game. We're now 1 hour into this game. And so far, I'm just learning the ropes. This looks impressive! Imagine this, I love the sci-fi vibe. How sick does that look? This place is sprawling, man. I heard there's a multiplayer mode of this game as well.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it?
I'm excited, but I'm so broke.
Just the habitat.
I spent all my chronostones trying to get Yukino. So I have like 1,000 chronostones.
That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
I want to eat this thing, man.
I'm riled. We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
No, I didn't get Yukino. I spent so much trying to get her. And the thing is, she's not even that great of a character. I just wanted her because she's an older character. I don't want to spend time side grading the Stellar Awakening her. The weapons you use on foot are split between melee and ranged weapons. You can switch between them with X. Melee weapons can only attack at close range, tend to do more damage per hit. Ranged weapons can attack at range, tend to hit multiple times with damage per hit. Okay, so melee is actually better for more damage attacks. When I use an art, you automatically switch over to the weapon that the art is associated with. Okay, that makes sense. Arts which are associated with the weapon you're currently wielding will continue their cooldown even after they're ready to use. This is called secondary cooldown. Hang on, arts which are associated with the weapon you will continue their cooldown after they're ready to use. This is called secondary cooldown. Arts use a full secondary cooldown will have generally greatly increased effect. So once it gets that little... Once it's a full yellow circle, that's when I should be using the arts. I've been impatient. I've just been using them when they pop up. So wait till they're full circle, okay? So this one's not full circle yet. Nothing's full circle. Yeah, it's a bit funny switching between all these arts. Oh, stuff that up. So I'm close to this one's full circle. So let's try this. Oh, what am I fighting?
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Keep the rhythm.
Scream it! Strength comes from experience. That's true on any front.
Elma's my MVP. Alright, I'll use an aura. I don't know what the aura does.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Side splash.
Somebody needs to
I should heal up first.
Oh, Elma's selfish. I should heal up first. Why don't you heal me? What about my needs, Elma?
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line.
That's true. That is true.
All right,
Elma
let's head in.
is a great
Maybe
promoter
seeing
of
the
peace.
inside will jog your memory.
Tarek, you remember buying Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and then never playing it? Did you play 1? Or did you just straight up buy number 2? Oh, I got a new headset. Let me save. Alright, I'm slowly getting the hang of this. So, switching between arts on a control pad, I feel like it'll be much more convenient on a PC. Because you have to switch between multiple arts while dodging and thinking about everything that's going on live. Alright, I can wear this. I think this headset's better. I wish there was an auto-equip button. And they need the mode where you can see your characters in their underwear. They need that, man. Alright. Tarek played Xenoblade 1 and was before Final Boss, and then he stopped playing. Why did he stop playing? Did he crack under pressure? Luke says another Eden stream is 5:30 AM EDT. You got this, Luke. You're from New York. You got this. Look how sick this looks. This looks... What happened to Elma's face? I'm quite impressed. I love sci-fi stuff, so I find this really cool. It reminds me of, what's that game where you just go to different planets to explore? It's the tip of my tongue. That's a game, I'm kind of like Tarek with that game. I got it as a gift, and I just started exploring, but I stopped playing it. Because I love stuff with story. If it had a good story, then I would play it. I would spend more time playing it. But I got it when it was first out, but I heard there have been so many updates since then. The game is like a completely different game now. Well, what's that? Oh, what's it called? It's a game where you just explore different planets. One game you're looking forward to this year is Fate Extra Remake. I haven't heard of Fate. Was that a Sega game? No Man's Sky, that's it, Luke. No Man's Sky. It's No Man's. Yeah, Starfield is a bit different. That's more plot driven, right? No Man's Sky is more like just endless exploration. EVE Online. Is that based on an anime?
Thanks.
How did these guys build this? Or is this is the spaceship we landed in, right? The white whale? So they named it after Moby Dick. Moby Dick's the great white whale. And it's about an explorer, right? He sees it. You only started playing years ago. Are you a hardcore player of it, Luke? I heard, yeah. If you, they've significantly updated it since its release, so it's a much better game than first released, from what I hear. But I only played it when it first came out, and then I stopped. There we go. This is pretty impressive. I wonder how different it looked on Wii. It's from the company Moon, which makes the Fate series like Fate Grand Order. Oh, Fate Grand Order? Okay, so Fate... I need to do a video on that. So Fate Extra Remake. Fate Grand Order, yep. That's a game where everyone spends their money on. I want to do a coverage of the one that they're collabing with Honkai Star Rail with. The end. I love how she's still in heels. She's an awesome combat warrior who's in heels.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh?
Where's your face,
Or a
Elma?
giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from
Booty
the city
shot.
modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles.
New Los Angeles.
Welcome to NLA.
So this is what LA looks like now. LA looks so
And
different.
It was that another survivor came to join our
Where's the
band of
Ferris wheel?
refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira. Come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! They got
Truth
streets.
is,
They got
we're
palm
adrift, heading into
trees.
the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
I love how my main character's mouth is just... he's always like, huh? Huh? United States. That was the intro. 1 hour and 20 minutes in. Man, if it takes 1 hour and 20 minutes to get to the opening credits, to the opening title, this game is massive. This is the end? This is the end?
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Oh, Elma, where's your face?
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
I've got to change your costume around. I want to see your face. Look, I don't care about the room. I just need to go to the toilet. Elma, where is the toilet?
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days
all
ago,
our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and grateful.
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
NLA and a better tomorrow.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Look at my face. Look at my main character's his mouth. They captured the Donald Trump mouth perfectly. I think they did it right. That is the Donald Trump mouth right there. Ask who these people are. Show interest.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
Whoa, whoa,
And the
brownie
award for best
points.
ass kiss goes to...
Exactly.
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Oompa loompa.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative
Stop calling him
district is
Oompa
far.
Loompa.
That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
So obviously it's very military-like, because I guess they're colonizing this planet. Chapter 1. I need to check. I want to see your face. I want to see your face, baby. Show me what's under that mask of yours. Show me what's in that mask. Show me. Show me. Please. Here we go. Oh yes! You can do underwear! Yes! What's this one? Boots. Yes! Yes! Oh, nice! He can keep sleeves on. Hang on. He looks like a stripper. He looks like a stripper. Can you just give him underwear and boots? Dude, bro. Yes! This is sick. Now this is a AAA 10 out of 10 IGN game now. You can do underwear, yes. Look how orange I am.
Hey!
Hey! Bro, I am flat, man. Look how flat I am. There's nothing there. Am I a clone? There's nothing there. I can't be the guy who reproduces for the colony. Right? There's nothing. I have nothing to offer. Nothing. Not even an inch of zero offerings. That's why I'm a soldier. I can't be part of the reproduction unit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mum. No side trips? Okay. Whew. Do some squats. How do I do? They should have a side quest where you can grow your booty. Just do. Can I make Elma orange as well? Mechas, yes! Guilty Hades, everybody! I want it, man. Wouldn't it be sick operating these in real life? They need a billionaire guy to start designing mechas. Oh, love at first sight. We are in the future, man. We can play as Donald Trump.
Damn it!
He's angry. Here we go. Oh, he looks like that guy in that Hayao Miyazaki anime. Lupin? Yeah, chill, bro. I'm looking to the free 5-star. Who's a free 5-star? Who do we get?
There was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man.
Lupin the Third, yeah, he looks like Lupin the Third, right?
Caught that. You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Find out how old Lynn is? That sounds creepy! Look skeptical.
She's 13, and I know, she looks young, and she is
Oh yeah,
young,
she's
but
13,
trust
yep.
me, she's one of our top talents.
Most
is
of the
creepy.
time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can
Man, I
clean
wish
up
I was
here
that
and
smart
dock
at
the scale.
13.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it. Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place?
Don't
Lynn?
what, Luke?
Lynn!
Don't what? Duck works, the mech works on ducks. Yeah, what does that mean, Calvin? What are the ducks? Changing party members. You can change your active party composition from the main menu active members. How many party members? I can have everyone. Well, look at all the party members you can get in this game. That's a lot of characters. Do they all have... This game is massive. How do I equip it with stuff? Shield, Trooper, Full Metal... I wonder what... So, Elma's a DPS, I'm guessing. Am I a tank? Look at his face, man. Oh, ducks with ducks. You know the truth about ducks, right? They're very cute, but then they're pretty bad animals. That's why we eat them. Male ducks, especially. I'm just gonna have a constant booty shot of a MC. Well, this guy looks like someone I know. You went to a Kylie Minogue concert? Oh, why, Luke? Why did he pay money for it? It's in your eyes. Bro, I'm not gonna do that to Lynn. I ain't doing that to Lynn.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
If you support Kylie Minogue, then you have to support her sister.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour then? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
This is more like LA.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
Oh, there's a
If you're ever
church.
looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA.
How do they develop all this so quickly since crash landing
The upper
into this
level
planet?
holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
All right, Luke. Thanks for tuning
Enjoy
in.
your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Hey Tarek, do you know which characters we're getting with the Fate collab? Hey old budget game, how you doing? It was already made in a container attached to spaceship. What was already made? We look like a band. Alright, this looks like a music video clip. Am I still playing Heaven Burns Red? I'm quite behind the game. I'm playing it casually, but I'm quite behind everything. Where are you up to now? Are you in chapter... Have you pulled the latest character? Oh, okay. So the city was already made in a container attached to the spaceship. So that it was already pre-built. So they built. That's epic, man. So they built like towns and everything in this spaceship. That is crazy.
Let's make good use of this experience.
This looks like a Halo character with a bathing suit. This, man, I love the design of this mecha.
Really?
It looks sick. I can't wait to start controlling them. I think in this game they're called Skells. They look, I love the design of it, looks good. This is so epic. I think just how big all the architecture is and this whole city, how grand it looks, is just an indication of how big this game is. And the whole universe of this game. Everything is large scale. Look how orange I am! And tall. And big. Tarek, you've been getting good lucks with your pulls lately, haven't you? I've been having pretty bad luck with Zenless Zone Zero pulls. I'm spending a lot of Polychromes. I lost my 50-50. Alright, how do we get through?
Listen.
Well, let's... We need to get inside somehow. Can I enter through here? Nope. This would... I can't wait to play this on Switch too. Hopefully they do some updates. This looks amazing, but because it's a Switch, it isn't... The frame rate is a little bit choppy. But I understand because look how big everything is. Ask Regina about her shop. Okay.
Well...
She sells strange and unusual stuff. Alright. That her husband picks up on the job. He's a pathfinder. Okay. Nothing for sale yet. Alright.
Working
Fritz.
hard? Huh.
Alright.
Am I right?
Hey!
This, what the hell? This place is huge. Tarika's at endgame content and Heaven Burns Red, but I don't get the right characters to beat all the end content. You got the free Mega Man in HBR, which is very specific, which is very strong V-buffer. All the characters for Mega Man are skippable for now. I'm waiting for summer for the Angel Beats collab. What month will the Angel Beats collab? I better catch up so I'll be ready for it.
Yes?
I want to do a video about Angel Beats. Or Blade Barracks, here we go.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go.
Bro,
as you
how is the
please.
gun attached to my back? Look away. Why would you not show interest about registration?
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
It's off.
Secretary Nagi!
Miss Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
Pep is your middle
I ran
name?
into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
Why does this guy look like a
I'll put
villain?
on some tea.
He just looked like a villain, right? What happened to their clothes? They just came. I don't know what happened. I was just playing the game and their clothes just vanished. Maybe through battle the clothes got seared off. I'm not sure.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi.
Nagi, see
You
Nagi.
may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer.
He's a
And
boss.
he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss?
He also doesn't speak.
Stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
I like Elma.
Where should we begin?
Ask how we ended up on Mira. Okay.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
Jeez.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
I'm glad they have male nipples in this game. They don't just cover the nipples.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. the search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
The Lifehold, huh?
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
All right, so we crashed into this planet Mira, and now the goal of Blade, which is like a military organization, defense organization, is to find the Lifehold, which has all the people.
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
Lynn, look how
In any
huge
case,
her backpack
I'm sure
is. She
this
must
is
have
all a
strong
lot
ass
to
legs.
digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Take it to Tarek. If you log in now to HBO, you get free single pulls in up to 3,000 quartz. All right, I'll do that. I want to see who I get. Leave the Blade barracks. Okay. Here you go. We make a good team, me and Elma, right? We make a pretty decent team. Good buddies. This music is lazy. Who have you been your best pulls lately, Tarek? In Heaven Burns Red. Exit the admin district? I guess so.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
I can't wait to control a Skell. Look how sick they look.
Load of that Skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Do we get to fly in space? Geek out, yep.
Now this guy gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction.
Skell fanfiction?
Hold on, I'll just pull it up here 1 sec.
Lynn?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Originally, Skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though.
Look at the
We were
crotch.
outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far so fast without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh.
Yes, it should be
One thing,
simple.
only blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
I need a license?
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious
No,
resource.
they're easy.
We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Side quests. I bet there are
Good call.
hundreds of side quests on that board. I don't want to see that board. Tarek, if you log in, you saved 100 quartz. Nice. Your best pull so far is made Owie. I think, do I have her? She's super powerful. I'm gonna see if I've got her. Yeah, I've got to log in. My HDMI is currently plugged into my Switch, so I'm gonna have to, after this stream, I'm gonna log in and see HBR. I should get a handheld PC just to have HBR on there, because I can't get it on my Apple products, because it's not available in Australia, and my account is linked to an Aussie account. So I have to use my PC to play Heaven Burns Red.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey.
People have complained that there isn't much story to this game, but I think there is. There's quite a bit of dialogue. But the main character, compared to the other games where the main character speaks, we've got a silent type, we've got a Link kind of character here, or a Dragon Quest character. Doesn't say much. Can I drive these cars? Alright, let's explore a little bit, just to see what's around.
What's wrong?
This place is huge. I don't want to do side quests, man. All right, let's check it out. I guess we have to. I cannot use it now. Oh.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Oh, I don't want more side quests.
Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Alright, let's go shopping. I was asking, so is this game any good? You have it on Wii, you bought it, but you haven't played it? Do you just buy every game that comes out? Well, it is one of the top rated. It was #1 in Japan. So far, I'm enjoying it. I think I've barely scratched the...
What's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Well, Super Saiyan said he spent 500 hours playing Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I think the average playtime of this game is 60 hours. So if you got 60 hours to spare, why not, right? But I think if you want to really unlock everything, yeah, as Tarek says, you need to spend hundreds of hours.
Hey!
Like any JRPG, really. I'll be back. Let's go to the toilet. Bro, people told me to name him Crotchaldo, alright? Oh, he's yawning? I like how they're standing butt to butt. He's got a bigger butt. He's got a bit of bigger butt. Alright, let's go shopping. Where's the armor stuff? Hang on, what? Oh, here you go. It's Fritz.
Working hard?
Working hard, hardly working, or hard while working. Is there a sprint button? Oh yes, there is. So if you click the joystick, he sprints.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chosan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
I'm so flat, man. I'm also taking part in the stream. Yes, I'll see you there. Also, I'm doing I've been invited to Melody Crystal's stream at around... What time is that? So if it's 10 a.m. here, 11, 12, 1... 4 hours from now. We're doing a pre-anniversary stream together. Me, Melody Crystal, and a few other creators like Clambo. We'll be doing a pre-anniversary stream. So check out that. It's about 4 hours from now. Is there any benefit to talking to NPCs? I only exclusively talk to people with the main character vibes. If you give me NPC energy, I ain't talking to you. You still need to sleep? What? This is the happiest looking commander I've ever seen.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for Blade.
I want to put Nagi in his underwear.
What in the hell are we waiting for?
As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for Blade recruits, I can't say I entirely...
What if I have a criminal history? They just want to recruit
It's not
me?
me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say?
No, I refuse. I don't want to do it. You haven't told me a salary. What happens? Should I refuse? What should I do? Accept or refuse? What happens? I'm just wondering what happens if I refuse. Does the game end? Let's see.
Ms. Koo, how much do you know about life pods?
Life pods? You mean like from the
Oh, he's gonna kill me. I should have saved the game.
Yes, those life pods. Like the one Elma, a blade, rescued our friend here from. Emphasis on the word rescued. Because if you aren't released, you just sit there frozen in stasis. Forever.
This dude is...
So did you have an engineering question about life pods? Or is this all part of the guilt trip?
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. Now,
This
what
guy
would
is
you
coercing me. Should I refuse? Should I refuse? Should I refuse? Should I refuse again? Should I refuse? All right.
Now, you wouldn't want to refuse the people who saved your life, would you, friend?
This guy's gonna kill me. This guy's gonna beat me as I wear underwear. Should I refuse? Tarek says refuse. Should I refuse again, Tarek? Alright. I'm refusing.
You said no, you wouldn't refuse. That's a yes.
Oh man, I'm getting nervous. Refuse again, says Tarek. Alright, let's do it.
You said no, you wouldn't refuse. That's a yes, right?
Refuse again.
You said no, you wouldn't refuse. That's a yes, right?
My God, listen to me. I'm orange.
You said no, you wouldn't refuse. That's a yes, right?
One last, no, there's some. Let me quit, man. I don't want to join.
You said no, you wouldn't refuse. That's a yes, right?
Forcing me to join the army.
I knew you'd make the right choice.
I knew you'd make the wrong. You didn't give me an option.
Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
With no salary, bro. He didn't even offer a salary. I'm doing this for free.
Let's discuss that training assignment.
Now look at my butt.
We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it.
Free
East
labor.
of the city.
I bet this general
In that
gets a
case,
high
We
salary.
can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you...
Yeah, training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Let's go probing. Let's go probing. Alright. Main quest. I'm glad it's a main quest, not a side quest. Chapter 2, The New Frontier. That was a lot of dialogue. Not gonna lie. They need the... Because we're barefoot, they need to give us barefoot sound effects, like slapping, like... When we're walking, not boot sound effects. You like Lynn? Yeah, Lynn is pretty cool.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back.
I hope
over to the
if
West Gate.
there isn't another Eden collab,
Hold on.
she'd be a pretty fun character.
Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was,
Elma will be pretty
but it just
badass though. I
lowered
like
the threat
Elma.
level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Very indigent butt? Damn, what? Boast. I'm gonna boast.
Seriously? That was you? Cool.
I don't think so. Those Grexes we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Then I take my cool back. But wait a sec. You guys fought Grexes? The two of you? Hey, that's still pretty cool.
She's
They've been
fangirling.
hassling a lot of teams lately. Especially how they hunt in packs and all.
Let's not get too excited.
You would like Shulk or Rex?
Confidence can
Are
be
they
good.
saying Shulk? Shulk is
Overconfidence can be fatal,
a main character
especially
from
when
the
you're new.
Xenoblade 1, right? Isn't he
But enough
isn't he
talk.
the
We've
most
got our mission
powerful
to deal
character
with.
in the
Let's
Xeno
head out.
universe?
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
The worst character to be in AE collab would be this main character, Cross. Doesn't say anything. This is Eleonora Blade, support lead, here to tell you that the segment feature of your map is now available for use. It's displayed on your handheld comm device as a useful tool with lots of info about Mira. Okay, so extra lore, I guess? Down. Oops. What the hell did I did something. I pressed R and up and just did something weird. Can we buy fashion accessories? I'll put a little ribbon on my neck, on my ear. Or around my neck, a little bow tie. He can see into the future, Shulk. Because he defeated a god, right? Or is he a god? Is Shulk a god?
Hey. Yes?
Oh, that lady said she's added stuff to the map. What did she add though? I'll just save it. Yes, he defeated the god. Then he should be the strongest character. This looks quite pretty. Oh, that's a big boss. I can't fight that yet. Level 25. Or should I? Should I try? I think we can take on this thing. Now that we have 3 characters in the party. Let's do it.
Assault hammer! I'll take point!
Now,
Charge!
my turn.
Slit edge!
Light.
Oh, dang.
Fire Carnival!
Move in and do some damage.
Oh, okay, we're just killing this innocent creature who wasn't harming us whatsoever. I'm gonna farm it for its meat!
They're tough. Touch me up. Using aura. Get control of the battle. This is wearing me down. I'm not gonna make it.
Someone's gonna die?
Help me.
How do I heal her? Oh, we died.
Shadow strike.
Wild smash!
Alright, this thing's still too tough for us. We got killed. We got owned, man. But since it's just level 6. I'm gonna get revenge on that thing one day. After 700 side quests. There's so many of them. Oh, I see treasure. I'm actually not sure what these little crystal things do. Do you happen to know, Tara? I need to use my skills in battle to beat it. Man, is this a skill issue or a level issue? The icons who appears left and right. I think I was using those though. But I was waiting for them to fully charge yellow before using them. Because that's the most effective use of them, right?
What the hell happened here?
They got wasted.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless
Unless... what?
this is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Boss battle. Here we go.
But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
I wonder if I'm strong enough for this boss.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Senicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the
tyrant.
Blade Report database.
It's pretty
If
similar to
there's a tyrant
Xenoblade
this
1. Oh,
close to
nice.
the
I haven't
city,
really
someone
looked
must
into the
have run across it.
Xenoblade 1
Bingo.
battle system.
There was a Senicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
So I'll do Inquirer first. I don't think I'm strong enough to fight the tyrant.
Designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when you find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Unite.
Well, alright. I'm game if you are.
Let's kill Lynn! Let's kill Lynn!
Count me in, Elma. Let's do this.
Man.
If we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. We can't just keep running forever, you know? Besides,
Hey, is her headband
I'll
that
never
sword
forgive
that
myself if
Shulk
someone else
uses?
ended up getting hurt because we just left it here.
Her hair
Alright.
clip? It looks
Let's
like
do
the ultimate weapon,
Don't
right?
push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Alright, boss battle. Is it tougher than those tall things? I better save the game. Engaging a tyrant is no small task. It's important to equip your best before, so double check. Alright. Let's equip some gear, baby. So it is Shulk's Xenoblade. There you go, Easter egg right there. They really need an auto equip. Because this changing weapons just takes too long. Lynn gets the best armor. Alright. So my main character's armor seems alright. Elma looks alright. Lynn has nothing, man. Alright, Lynn's gonna die. Alright, let's do this. Let's see Lynn get defeated. Hold up, let's look at these system settings. I wonder if I can... Oh no. I thought there's like there are graphics options and things like that. Doesn't seem to be. Alright. Let's find this our first super boss. I don't think I'm good enough yet. Let's... Hang on, I'm gonna fight these things first. See if we can level up.
Assault hammer! I'll take point! Charge!
Now, my turn!
Fire!
Side slash!
Are we killing sheep? It sounds so innocent, man. Oh, I died. I'm so weak. I need to fight more enemies because I'm pretty weak. They look huge here. Give me some weak enemies. Here we go. Let's fight these things. I should be able to switch between characters? Oh, how do I do that? Oh, I can jump! There's a jump button! Yes! Alright, how can we switch characters?
Move in and do some damage.
I think I'm ready. I didn't even level up. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till I level up one level and we'll fight this boss. Alright.
Flame grenade! I'll take point!
Now,
Sure.
my turn!
So, and then I need to figure out how to change characters as tags go.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Side slash.
Or maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. Maybe I need to keep playing it, then I'll unlock the ability to do it.
Infuriate!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Upper hand. Slide.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
I think I unlocked some equipment. I need to be higher level. Hang on. What's this busted armor? I'm not sure. I'll do one more little battle, then I'll fight this boss.
Punch first. Ask questions later.
Now it's my turn.
Slide. Tough. Close in.
Side slash. Early bird. That protects it. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
There you go, leveled up. I'm glad I did that. Oh, look, I still don't know what TP does. Lovely pom-pom. Alright. Alright, let's fight this boss. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You can aim your attack at particular parts of your enemies. I'm gonna aim for the groin, for sure. That's what you do, right, when you're fighting something. Reducing the appendage health. Gauge to 0 will destroy it. You can change the part you aim at with R plus Y or A. Okay. So you can shoot different body parts. Alright, watch me beat this boss.
They've
Watch
seen
me.
us.
World armor! I'll take point! Jump! Flame grenade!
Shadow strike!
So how do I change the body part? Oh, here we go. So I wonder if I just aim for the head. Or do I do the legs first? Maybe I'll do the legs first, huh? Body?
Assault hammer! Move in and strike! Nice! Move in and do some damage!
Take this!
I think, I don't know. I'm just pretending. I'm just pretending to know what I'm doing, man. There you go, hit his nuts. Oh, I died. I'm just gonna wait out. I'm gonna wait it out. I'm so weak. I'm back, yes.
I'll show them what they're up against.
Now that's how to evade. You can do it! Nice flash! Upper hand!
Dang, I'm hit hard.
Shadow strike!
Fire carnival!
Yes, we beat it! We beat it! You can give battle commands to be partnered with plus button. Really?
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's
Oh, I
get
could
down
do
to
that?
business and install that data probe.
That would have helped. Well, she seemed to
Stay careful,
auto-revive
Mom.
me.
There's no telling what
Bro,
other
I'm so
playmates
weak.
might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Well, we're
Okay,
probing the
probe
planet.
should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Show interest in the probe. Okay. What if I choose persuade? No, I want to do it myself. Probe it, baby. Probe it. Ugh, looks bloody.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Alright, we beat our first super boss. Well, not a super boss, it's just a main story boss. Survival gloves, survival goggles, survival footwear. Oh yeah. Oh, you can sell them right as you unlock them. Sell price 0. Oh. Frontier nav probe sites. Frontier probe sites are optimal locations to plant data probes. Placing one will reveal segment recon for surrounding segments. Alright, so I guess you... Hey, look, it's Lao. If we want to go Frontier nav, we need to install more data probes. Okay, we just probe the hell out of this planet then. This looks like FF7 Rebirth. This map thing reminds me of it. Alright, let's head back to base. I feel stronger already. Let's try this new equipment we unlocked. Man, I really wish they had auto-equip. Here we go. Worn survival glove. Stronger already. I'm taking all the new gear for myself. I'm not giving it to my teammates. Feel bad for Lynn though, she has nothing. Alright. Alright, so we're almost 3 hours into the game, 10 minutes left. What do I think of this game? I don't think I can do whatever I say isn't giving the game justice yet, because I think I need to play much more. It's such a huge game. My first impressions are it's just epic. It's really big. Intimidatingly big. So there's so much that I haven't seen yet in this game. And it just seems like a really epic game. And what entices me the most is the whole universe behind this. So as a singular game, I'll probably be a bit less excited about it, but because it's connected to... Well, now it is. It's going to be slightly connected to Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3. And the whole franchise and the community behind it, that's what excites me the most about this game. The gameplay itself, it seems okay. I mean, I'm not crazy about it, but it seems alright. It seems pretty fun. I'll still keep playing it in my own time, and I'll probably do some video content around it. And yeah, I'll probably finish it, because I really want to know more about the whole franchise. But so far, the story is okay. I mean, I've barely touched the story, you know? I think there's still a lot to it. It seems interesting, the characters seem interesting, likable. I wish the main character would say stuff. But I'm glad he's orange. And he's in his underwear. The soundtrack is interesting, man. Like the rap music and stuff. The soundtrack isn't as epic as something like Final Fantasy, where you're just like, whoa, when you're playing it. This seems to be a mixture of jazz, pop music. I don't know. The graphics for Switch, I think they're okay. The frame rate's pretty slow. I would love to see how it looked on Wii though. I think the graphics have gotten a huge overhaul from what I've heard. And it's just epic. It just seems like an epic game. And I think I'll have better feedback about it the more I play it. I mean, when I get to play as a scale, I think I'm gonna like this game much more. Anyway, that's my feedback. We'll play another 8 minutes, so we've done 3 hours. I'd love to know what everyone else thinks. Switch 2 coming soon in June. Are you gonna get one, Tarek? Hopefully when we play this on Switch 2, there will be some kind of update. I know they're doing, like, if you pay extra, you'll and if you have Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda, you're gonna get a bunch of extra stuff. I hope when you run this on Switch 2, it'll be much smoother, and we get a little surprise extra bonus content. You might get this Switch 2. It's crazy pricing, man. But yeah, I'll probably get one. This guy looks... He looks like Amy's dad, Zol. That dude is buff.
Missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told
Oh,
what to
now I
do.
know who this Colonel Nagi looks like.
Anyway,
He looks like the guy from Superman.
Way
Henry
out of your
Cavill
league.
Superman, the bad
On a
guy.
training mission, no less. That was reckless and goddamn magnificent.
Story mission complete. Isaiah's not going to get this. You're not going to get the Switch 2, Isaiah? Why not? I'm surprised you're not going to get one. I don't know about pounds, man, but in USD, it's $450 USD. And you can buy Mario Kart. Mario Kart is 80 USD, but you get it discounted if you pre-order it with a Switch. In Australia, it's 700 Australian dollars to get the Switch 2. And then 760, I think, to get it with Mario Kart. The games are... People are really shocked about the pricing of the games. The console, people understand. But it's... Consoles have become so expensive compared to how they used to be.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything.
He looks
for
like
me.
Hulk
I'd be
Hogan.
out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
You're not really interested in Mario stuff. Yeah, I was hoping they'd
I'm
release
sure I'm needed elsewhere.
some more
You'll all
RPGs, but they've
excuse
got
me?
Brave Frontier. I heard that's pretty good. How about Zelda? Are you a Zelda fan, Isaiah?
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer
I just
on the
love
White
how I'm
Whale.
orange.
Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment. Whoa there, Itchy Trigger. I know you're just chafing at the bit to run out there and grab the world by its tail, but you need to choose a division first. Once
Still
that's
cheaper
all
than the
hashed
PS5,
out,
but the
we can get
PS5
into
is
detail
infinitely...
about what your
I'm not
first
infinitely, but
assignment's
much more
gonna be.
powerful though. But I guess he gets Switch. They
Pretty
say the
much
Switch
everyone
2
in
is as
New
powerful
LA
as
works for
a
Blade
Switch
in
1.
one of several
I'm sorry, not
different
Switch 1,
fields.
as a PS4.
Helping to explore Mira or to maintain order in the
But
city.
but it's a very
well,
different
you remember
vibe, right?
Nagi's speech, right?
You play it for when you're
There
traveling,
are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade.
or when you're in the toilet.
Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important.
What, so I have to choose?
We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we
Jordan,
install,
are you gonna get
the
a Switch
faster
too?
we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
So it's important, I get it.
Okay, next up, Interceptors.
Oh, you get the lady in the
You met
right.
Akalov and
I'll
Evans,
do
right?
this.
Irina and Gwen, this is their division.
They look like Resident Evil characters.
Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira.
This might be a fun one for me.
Right now, this is
Not a
probably our
fighting.
busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
That'll be me.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett?
Lupin the
the
Third. I
scout
don't want to be
pilot
hanging out
conducting
with
the test flight
Lupin,
with
little
Lynn?
moody man.
He's part of the Harriers.
Look at the
If
guy
you
with
think
the
of the
big head.
Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on
But
clear and
actually, that
obvious
sounds
threats.
fun. Preemptive strikes.
But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigent that moves.
They're not meant to. Allegedly.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal
No, I'm
effects.
choosing the one
It
with
can
the
get
babes
a bit
in it.
morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever
do I get
samples
to
they
hang
can
out
get
with
their
her?
hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it.
That sounds boring, though.
It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
Next? Alright, Prospectors. Prospectors do...
That looks like Noxus.
Prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive.
How will this affect the outcome? Which one will I pick?
And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future
Isaiah, do you
to
have a
speak
PS5
of.
Pro?
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Everything just sounds like
Finally, the Mediators.
the side quest missions where you just find something
These are
and
the
then come back.
folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems the city
Politicians.
has, they come to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators.
This sounds like the worst
It's not a
one
division
ever.
for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades and a people person. Someone with my charming personality, probably not the best mediator.
They're
But if they
coming
got
out
what
with
it takes, it's
a
a
new
clutch role, keeping things
PS5
cool on the home
handheld
front.
device, I think. I'm guessing they're going to do it to compete with the
All right,
Switch
so I think that's all
and
8
all the other
divisions.
PC portable devices.
Any idea which one you'd like to join?
I don't know which to
Don't
pick. They
fret
all
about
sound,
it too
except for
much.
the last one sounds the
Whichever
worst,
you
but
choose,
the
you still
rest
have
sound
a lot
alright.
of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this.
I want to stress, bro.
Alright, you ready to choose?
Look at my nipples. Decide. Alright.
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
What should I pick? Alright everyone, which one should I pick? Pathfinders. Main task is to place data probes, so... Interceptors. They protect the city. I'm kind of leaning towards interceptors, but we'll have to know what everyone thinks. Harriers are in charge of eliminating threats. That sounds fun too. You just kill a bunch of bad people. That sounds like Helldivers. Reclaimers locate and retrieve pieces of wreckage. Curators, they find materials. Prospectors, places to mine. Outfitters, they get weapons. Mediators, just chill out. They just calm down angry people, pretty much. Definitely not mediator. Mediator sounds like just working with really irritating people. Either one it does. One it does. But I don't know. Me personally, I'm not into probing, bro. I'm not into receiving or giving probes. I'll leave that to the aliens. I'm leaning towards intercepting. Though the curating has the babe in it. Looked like she looked pretty good. Alright, let's do intercepting.
Then it's settled?
Look at my Donald Trump face.
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine.
They should make
but
it so
they
the
did have a
more I run,
skeleton.
you get stains on your
You'd think
underwear,
they
right?
could hold their
That'd
own,
be realistic.
or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Alright. 3 hours. So this game, yeah, I've already shared my thoughts. And see, it just seems epic. Like there's so much to it. And I think it's a good blend of... Well, I should have read what they were saying. I'm guessing he's just saying there's new stuff. Oh, hello, Kirsty. Who's Kirsty? Normal mission. Mostly requests from LA citizens and fellow Blades. You can... Alright, there's just a bunch of side stuff. Oh, this seems like... Oh my god. What are you gonna say now? Current info. So HB told me that the king of all doodles... Blade reports are a communication tool that residents of Mira use to share useful information. So it's not texting, alright? Alright, anyway, this seems fun. I think it'll be... I mean, we just went through a lot of cutscenes, but I think now that we're kind of settled in, there'll be a good mix of gameplay and story. People say this has the weakest story out of everything, but it seems alright to me so far. It's just that the main character doesn't say anything. I think this game's gonna be epic. I'm gonna keep playing it. I enjoyed it, though we've barely scratched the surface, so I think I'll do it. I'll have proper thoughts once I've played much more of the game. And yes, I want to change his undies to skin colored, maybe orange. Actually, can we try? No, he can't change his underwear color, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Jordan. I'm sorry to disappoint you like this. Alright folks, that's it by the way. I will be in Melody Crystal stream. We're gonna do a pre-anniversary chat. 12, 1, 2, in about 3 hours and 30 minutes. But that's it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe, especially if you're new to this channel. And yeah, I look forward to playing more and exploring more about this game. Stay tuned for some extra content about it. And stay tuned for some content from South Korea! And let me save this again.